Hey guys, gbabbits here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Overlook Maze Back Edition playing cards with a cameo of the Carpetback Edition, both by Art of Play. Let's get right to it. Welcome, welcome. My name's Jeff Babbits, and if you're new here, I'm a magician who likes to play with cards. Today we're going to take a look at one of the most anticipated Art of Play mystery decks of 2023. That's right folks, it's the Overlook Maze Back Edition playing cards. By the way, stick around because you're not going to want to overlook what I have to offer at the end. This is the Maze Back edition of the Overlook deck. We'll get into why it's called that in a minute, but first, let's take a look at this beautiful tuck. It's Snow White with the maze design from the movie The Shining. If you look around the edges, there's no printing anywhere. It's just this. The maze itself, it's embossed, so it's raised, you can feel it, and it's really cool. What I really love about it, though, is kind of that textured gradient around the edges. It gives it that little extra pop. The tuck is sealed with a unique void if removed sticker. I say unique, but I should say that it's unique to the Overlook decks because the previous deck has the same sticker. Speaking of, the previous deck has the same tuck design as well, just in a nice hedge green. I like to think of it as the summer tuck, and this is the winter tuck. Taking a look at the cards themselves, we have a full red printed card that greets us as we open the deck, as well as a black No Man is an Island entire of itself card too. I really like the Ace of Spades in this deck. It fits the theme of the maze real nicely, and yet it's clean and not too cluttered. Good job, Art of Play. If you open this deck fresh, it will be in suit order. Mine's not because I've already played with it a bit and may or may not have dropped it on the floor once or twice, but yeah. As you can see, the faces are fairly standard. The Ace of Spades is custom, like we've seen in other decks. And the courts have a slightly different colorway with the green here and whatnot. Other than that, they're pretty normal overall. If the two cards at the front are considered the jokers, two at the back would be the gaff and the ad cards. With this deck, we have one of each. The ad card, it's the forest. I really like it. It's pretty cool. The gaff card, however, is a double backer, except one side is the back of the previous deck. The other side is, well, let's take a look at the back and find out why it's called the Maze Back. If we look at this, it's the same as the tuck. Or actually, it's kind of the inverse of it. Or maybe it is the same exact thing. If we look, the black lines on the back of the card are the empty space in between the lines on the tuck. I think that's a pretty neat little design choice. What I also like about it is that it offers a subtle one-way design. If you're looking for it, it's really clear. If you're not, you might not notice. But you can tell by the border, at least. It's normal thin crushed stock, so they handle really well right out of the box. We drop some left and right, you know, like normal. If you're curious though, the previous deck is called, as I mentioned, the Carpetback. And the back design of it represents the carpet from the movie The Shining. The cards are pretty much identical to this deck. We have the first two jokers and we have, oh, would you look at that? The gaff card. It's the exact same back design except different colors. As you see, the green here is the white in this picture. So this one is outlined of that. What would have been really cool is if it was the exact same. That would have been really pretty cool of Art of Play to give us a year or two head start on what this one would be. But I like this too. It's pretty cool. We could use this in there. Who knows? Now, for a quick interlude. When I opened my haul of mystery decks this year, I scored 2 Overlook decks. Both of them Maze Back. While I could open them and, you know, play around and whatnot, I figured since it's the season of giving, I'll give one away. To be clear, I'm going to give away an unopened one. Still sealed, all that fancy goodness. How do you enter into this sweet, sweet giveaway? Easy peasy. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then drop a comment down below and say which deck you like more, the new Maze Back or the previous Carpetback. Do all 3 and consider yourself entered. I'll pick a winner during the first week in January, and I'll let y'all know. And there you have it, folks. This was a look at the Overlook Maze Back and the Carpetback deck by Art of Play. As always, I'm gbabbits, and I'll catch you next time.